Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a fun one. We got a Build-A-Figure. We have the WrestleMania 41 set. Once you get all four of them together, you build a Howard Finkel from WrestleMania 6. Who doesn't like the Fink? Can you outthink the Fink? I don't think so. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the packages. We're going to look at the figures themselves. We're going to open them up. And we're going to probably rank them at the end. And then we're also going to build the Howard Finkel. So as you can see right here, they have that WrestleMania 41 Las Vegas logo, a lot of neon, a lot of brightness. I really like this packaging. It really does pop. What I love about these series is what they typically do is they do two current and then two legends. And I like the legends that they picked here. You have Hulk Hogan, you have Bret Hart, you have Seth Rollins, you also have Bianca Belair. Hulk Hogan, there's not going to be a whole lot of difference than there normally is as far as Hulk Hogan's go, but he is a huge moneymaker and he is still drawing as far as figures go. So they put him in yet another series. So then you also have Bret Hart. This is really early 1980s. If I remember correctly, this is WrestleMania 4, whenever he almost won the Battle Royal, but did not, came up short. Bad News Brown. So I almost called him Bad News Allen, which is his name when he was in Stampede. So let's open these up. I'm going to open them up in the row that, or in the way that they are. So we're going to start out with Hulk Hogan. All right, the first one up, Hulk Hogan. Now this is Hulk Hogan from WrestleMania 30 when he was out there talking on the mic and he forgot where he was at. He was actually at the Superdome, but he keeps calling it the Silver Dome. And if you remember that, it was like, I believe at the very beginning of the show, Stone Cold and The Rock both came out and started mocking him and making fun of him because he forgot. In fact, I think The Rock goes, "Here we are at the Superdome." You know, just a little tongue in cheek. You know, everybody makes mistakes, but unfortunately, that's what happens when you're live. Now, as you can see, he's come out shirt with the, four commandments of Hulk Hogan on the back. It is all one piece. There is no Velcro. It's just one actual cloth good. And then you have the boa that he has, his sunglasses, and his bandana. But he does come with two fist hands, mic holding hands, and another set of open palm hands. And as you can see, he does have that hot dog tan. What I mean by that, he looks like one of those hot dogs at the gas station that's been on the roller for a couple hours. Nice hot dog tan. But as you can see on his arm right over here, he does have his tattoo. So, I mean, it just goes to show the lengths that Mattel goes to get every single detail down as much as they possibly can. So, that's Hulk Hogan. Let's go on to Seth freaking Rollins. All right, now we have Seth freaking Rollins in his WrestleMania 39 gear. It doesn't come with the jacket, which is kind of sad because that was kind of over the top, like most of Seth Rollins' outfits are. As you can see, this is going to be just another paint by number changes of Seth Rollins. The only thing that's different is going to be his clothing. We've had multiple of these styles of Seth Rollins before, but you have to get the whole set in order to get the Build-A-Figure. So, I've got the whole set. Seth Rollins, once again, pretty basic. He does come with another set of hands, which is going to be like the Maestro type of hands and the mic holding hands. So, and then he also has his two Fist of Fury. All right, next up we have Bianca Belair. I really like this outfit. It really does pop. The black and the gold really does look good. The stars on the sleeves with the red, with the gold, really making it really stand out. Overall, I think this is a really good look for Bianca Belair. Once again, this is from WrestleMania 39. Same outfit as when Seth Rollins went. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple little things that are missing on this figure. On the back of Bianca Belair, they don't have the actual kissing tattoos on her back. It's bare. I don't know why that is, because usually, like I've said before, Mattel is very meticulous about making sure that everything looks the way that it's absolutely supposed to. The other thing is that I don't like the painted on. I know why they did it, but it just kind of looks off with the painted on leg area right here. The hair. That hair is very, very stiff. I think if you try to move it around, you'll actually break it off. So I kind of would have liked to have seen more like a wire in there so you can move it around posable. and that kind of stuff, because Bianca Belair is known for using it. It's not going to stay in one spot where it kind of does here. Now, you do get a couple accessories. You do get the women's world title, like you see there, but you also get, along with the mic holding hands, you get 2 fist hands, and then you have open palm hands. So you do get 3 hand accessories, and sunglasses. So I guess you get more accessories than you do almost any other figure in this line. But there's some things that just don't feel right. And the hair kind of bothers me a lot because, once again, she doesn't wrestle with it just in one spot. It moves around. It's part of her persona. She whips people with it. She uses it to clothesline. Sometimes she'll even use it to choke people out. So I think we missed the ball on that one. But other than that, it's a very good looking figure. So now the next one and the final one before we build the figure is going to be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But this is before all that. So we have Bret Hart unboxed. Now, as you can see, this is a much younger Bret the Hitman Hart. This is WrestleMania 4, so that's right around 1988, 89 time period. This is when he's still tagging with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Not really got all of his feet underneath him to go on to become the Intercontinental Champion, World Champion, so on and so forth, but huge in the tag team realm. As I told you earlier, he almost wins the Battle Royal, but he gets backstabbed by Bad News Brown, which he should have seen that coming. I mean, his name's Bad News, for crying out loud. Now, this is one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time because it is a who's who of wrestlers. You have Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. You have $1 Million Man. You have Macho Man, who ends up becoming the world champion from this tournament. You know, it's huge. So to be showcased in this event and lasting that long in that battle royal meant that the WWE saw something even as early on as WrestleMania 4. So that goes to show that there's a reason why he's in that WWE Hall of Fame or going into the Hall of Fame for a third time, because Bret the Hitman Hart is, in my opinion, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. He does come with the hands that you see there, but he also comes with mic holding hands and fist holding hands. Now it's time that we get out the Fink. Last but not least, we have the Build-A-Figure. Once you get all 4 opened up, you collect all 4 of the boxes or the figures, you get Howard the Fink Finkel. And if you are a person growing up from the early 80s, even into the 90s with the new generation, you know that the voice of the WWE be Howard Finkel. Some would say, arguably, he was the best ring announcer WWE ever had. His signature tuxedo and microphone, I do like that they give him the old style of microphone to go along with it. So nice little touch. They could have just easily swapped out just a regular WWE microphone, but they went the old school with that yellow and black. So now, this has been my review of the different wrestlers. If I were to rank them, I would probably have to go with Howard Finkel being number 1 because I like the Fink. That's just me. This isn't his first Build-A-Figure either. This is his second one. Then I would probably have to go with Hulk Hogan just because he has been out there a lot, especially this past year with the 40 years of Hulkamania going. And then I'd probably have to say Bret Hart, because the character is just enough of a little bit different, just enough to warrant, collecting it. And then probably a tie for last place would be Bianca Belair and Seth Rollins, just because we get so many of these Seth Rollins, but it's really hard to say that it's better than Bianca Belair. I really can't get over that the hair doesn't move very well. So this has been my ranking. What are yours? Remember, this is just my opinion. What's your ranking? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Please leave them down in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel if you could. That'd be great. Until next time, be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and have a great day.